Imagine a town where nearly everyone lives in the same building. Not just any building, but a towering concrete structure that dominates the landscape. Sounds like the plot of a dystopian novel, doesn't it? Yet, this is reality in Whittier, Alaska. Whittier is no ordinary town. Nestled at the head of a picturesque fjord, surrounded by towering mountains and glaciers, it's as remote as it is unusual. What makes Whittier truly unique is its solitary high-rise, Bay Gate Towers, which houses the majority of the town's residents. This isn't just a quirky housing choice, it's a way of life. In Whittier, daily routines revolve around this concrete behemoth. Residents navigate its corridors, ride its elevators, and rely on its shared spaces. It's a microcosm of society, all contained within a single, imposing structure. The story of Whittier and its singular apartment block is deeply intertwined with the paranoia and military strategy of the Cold War. This small Alaskan town, nestled between towering mountains and the icy waters of Prince William Sound, became a focal point of military planning and strategic defense. In 1943, as World War II raged, the US military sought to establish a strategic foothold in Alaska, fearing Japanese invasion. The remote and rugged terrain of Alaska was seen as both a challenge and an opportunity for the military. Thus began the construction of a secret military port in what would become Whittier. This port was envisioned as a critical supply and defense hub, capable of supporting large-scale military operations in the North Pacific. The first structure built was the Buckner Building, a sprawling complex designed to accommodate thousands of soldiers. This massive building was more than just a barracks. It was a fortress, a place where soldiers could live, train, and prepare for any potential threats. It was connected to the port by a railway line that snaked through the mountains. This railway was a marvel of engineering, cutting through some of the most challenging terrain in North America. The Buckner Building was a self-contained city, complete with a hospital, movie theatre, and even a bowling alley. It was designed to provide all the amenities and comforts that soldiers might need, ensuring that they could remain focused on their duties without feeling isolated or deprived. After the war, the military presence in Whittier continued, driven by Cold War tensions. The strategic importance of Whittier only grew as the United States and the Soviet Union entered into a prolonged period of geopolitical rivalry. The Begich Towers, completed in 1957, were originally intended to house military personnel and their families. These towers were a testament to mid-century modern architecture, designed to withstand the harshest of Alaskan winters while providing a comfortable living space. They offered modern amenities and, crucially, protection from the harsh Alaskan winters. The Begich Towers became a symbol of resilience and strategic foresight, standing tall against the backdrop of a tumultuous era. Life in Begich Towers is an exercise in communal living. The building houses everything a resident could need: a post office, a grocery store, a church, and even a jail cell. There's a school on the lower floors, allowing children to attend class without ever stepping foot outside. Residents navigate the building's labyrinthine corridors, stopping to chat with neighbours or pick up groceries. The atmosphere is surprisingly social, fostering a strong sense of community. In a town where everyone knows your name, anonymity is a foreign concept. Life in Begich Towers isn't without its quirks. The building's single elevator can be a bottleneck, especially during peak hours, and with limited storage space, residents have become masters of minimalism. Yet most wouldn't trade it for a life outside the building. Reaching Whittier is an adventure in itself. The town is accessible by a single road, the Anton Anderson Memorial Tunnel, which also happens to be the longest combined rail and highway tunnel in North America. This engineering marvel burrows for 2.5 miles through the Chugach Mountains, connecting Whittier to the outside world. The tunnel operates on a strict schedule, with traffic flowing in one direction at a time. Missing your allotted slot means a long wait, adding an element of unpredictability to life in Whittier. Whittier's weather is another force to be reckoned with. The town receives over 200 inches of rainfall annually, making it one of the wettest places in America. The winters are long and dark, with temperatures often plummeting below freezing. It's easy to see Begich Towers as a symbol of human resilience in the face of a harsh environment. Yet Whittier is much more than just its iconic building. Step outside and you'll be greeted by a landscape of breathtaking beauty. The town sits at the head of Passage Canal, a fjord carved by glaciers, offering stunning views of the surrounding mountains. Harbour seals bask on ice floes, while bald eagles soar overhead. Whales are frequent visitors to these waters, their massive forms breaching the surface in a display of raw power. Hiking trails wind their way through the surrounding forests, offering opportunities to spot black bears, mountain goats, and other wildlife. Kayaking and paddleboarding are popular pastimes, allowing residents and visitors to experience the tranquility of the fjord firsthand. A community forged in proximity, the social fabric of Whittier. The close quarters of Begich Towers have fostered a unique social fabric in Whittier. Residents share not just walls but also a deep sense of community. They look out for one another, sharing resources and offering support during times of need. Social events often take place within the building, from potluck dinners to movie nights in the communal lounge. The school plays a central role in community life, with parents actively involved in their children's education. The sense of community extends beyond the walls of Begich Towers. Residents come together for town hall meetings, volunteer at the local library, and participate in events like the annual Salmon Festival. In a place as isolated as Whittier, social connections are not just desirable, they're essential. Whittier today is a town in transition, adapting to the demands of modern life and the burgeoning tourism industry. Nestled between majestic mountains and the pristine waters of Prince William Sound, Whittier's unique location has always been both a blessing and a challenge. Whittier has undergone significant changes since its Cold War heyday. Originally established as a strategic military outpost, the town was a bustling hub of activity, with soldiers and their families calling it home. The remnants of this era are still visible in the form of old military buildings and infrastructure. Today, the military presence has dwindled, leaving behind a quieter, more peaceful town. In place of the soldiers, tourists have become a vital part of the local economy, drawn by Whittier's stunning natural beauty and unique history. Cruise ships now dock regularly at Whittier's port, bringing an influx of visitors eager to experience the town's charm. These massive vessels, carrying thousands of passengers, have become a common sight, transforming the once sleepy port into a bustling gateway to adventure. The influx of tourists has brought new challenges and opportunities. Local businesses have had to adapt quickly to meet the needs of these visitors, offering a range of services and experiences that showcase the best of what Whittier has to offer. Whittier is grappling with the need to balance its identity as a close-knit community with the demands of a growing tourism industry. The town's residents are working together to find ways to preserve their unique way of life while welcoming the economic benefits that tourism brings. New businesses have sprung up to cater to visitors, offering everything from whale-watching tours to souvenir shops. These enterprises not only provide entertainment and mementos for tourists, but also create jobs and then stimulate the local economy. Despite these changes, Whittier has managed to retain its small-town feel. The quiet streets and close-knit community atmosphere remain, providing a stark contrast to the bustling activity brought by the cruise ships. Residents take pride in their town's history and its unique way of life. They cherish the stories of the past and the sense of community that has always defined Whittier. They are welcoming to visitors, eager to share stories and offer a glimpse into their unusual corner of the world. This hospitality not only enriches the visitor experience, but also fosters a deeper understanding and appreciation of Whittier's unique heritage. The allure of the unusual, why Whittier captivates. Nestled between towering mountains and the pristine waters of Prince William Sound, Whittier, Alaska is a place that defies conventional expectations. The story of Whittier, Alaska is a testament to human adaptability and the enduring power of community. This small town with a population of just over 200 people has managed to create a close-knit community that thrives despite its isolation and harsh weather conditions. It challenges our notions of what constitutes a town, a home, and a society. In Whittier, nearly all residents live in a single building, the Begich Towers, which houses not only apartments but also essential services like a post office, grocery store, and even a school. In an age of urban sprawl and social isolation, Whittier offers a glimpse of a different way of life, one where proximity fosters connection, resilience is a way of being, and the extraordinary is woven into the fabric of everyday life. The town's unique setup encourages a sense of togetherness that is rare in today's world. Perhaps it's the sheer improbability of it all that captivates us. How can a town so remote, accessible only by a tunnel that cuts through a mountain, sustain such a vibrant community? A town where nearly everyone lives under one roof, accessible by a tunnel that burrows through a mountain. It sounds like a setting from a novel or a movie, yet it's the everyday reality for the people of Whittier. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale, yet it's very much real. The town's unique geography and living conditions create a sense of wonder and curiosity that draws people in. Or maybe it's the sense of community that draws us in. In Whittier, everyone knows everyone else, and this familiarity breeds a level of trust and mutual support that is hard to find elsewhere. In a world increasingly driven by individualism, Whittier reminds us of the importance of connection and the strength that comes from shared experience. The town's residents have created a model of communal living that stands as a testament to the power of human connection and resilience. A glimpse into the future. Whittier's enduring legacy. As Whittier looks to the future, it faces the challenge of preserving its unique character while adapting to a changing world. Climate change poses a real threat, as rising sea levels and melting glaciers could reshape the landscape that defines this coastal town. Yet, the spirit of resilience that has defined Whittier since its inception is sure to endure. Its residents, accustomed to overcoming challenges, are committed to safeguarding their community for generations to come. They understand that Whittier's legacy is not just about a building or a location, it's about the enduring power of human connection and the extraordinary tales that unfold when we dare to live differently.